Hello, fellow fantasy gamers, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like the video and share it with your friend, and if you are watching on TikTok, please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you will help me a lot as our community grows bigger and bigger. Also, tell me in the comment section if you would like content from other games. And now let's start with the results that emerged in the last match day. Again, the round started in Friday night with Juventus. This time they faced Napoli at home and defeated them with 1-0, thanks to the header from Gatti. The defender is on fire and slowly, but surely he is becoming pivotal part of the team. Napoli had their chances, but Kvitsa and Di Lorenzo missed one-on-one with the keeper. In Saturday, Lazio paid a visit to Verona and took the lead early on, but the home side fought back and won a point. After that it was time for one of the big games in this round. Atalanta welcomed Milan and won in a 3-2 thriller, thanks to a beautiful goal from Muriel. Moving on to the late game, we saw Inter, who are flying high and are keeping a very good pace. This time they defeated Udinese with 4-0, but I have to say that they needed a penalty in the end of the first half to take the lead. The away side was just not good enough and conceded 3 more goals in the second period. In the early game of Sunday, Frosinone and Torino finished 0-0 and shared the points in a game decided by the goalkeepers. After that, Dani Motta scored for Monza 7 minutes before the end of the match to clinch another 3 points for the home side against a Genoa side that was out of luck. And then came time for the Xerxes show. He scored 2 fast goals and Bologna were leading after 20 minutes against the last team in the ranking, Salernitana. 15 minutes before time, Candreva assisted to Simi before Pirola missed the chance to equalize with a header for the final score of 2-1. In the evening it was time for the big game of Sunday, Roma against Fiorentina. Early goal of Lukaku, assisted by Dybala, gave the hosts the lead, but they couldn't keep it with 10 men after the red card of Zalewski, and allowed the Violets to equalize Martinez quarter. In the end of the game, Lukaku managed to get himself a red card after terrible tackle, and he will miss the next match. On the early game in Monday, we saw the game between Empoli and Lecce that ended in 1-1 draw. Both goals were unexpected and you should definitely go and check the highlights. In the last game for the match day, Cagliari made a comeback against Sassuolo at home and win the game with 2-1. The Nero Verdi took the lead in just 7 minutes, and despite the red card for Tresoldi, they managed to keep the score almost until the end. Cagliari managed to create another comeback for the history books by equalizing in the 93rd and scoring the second goal in 98th minutes. Another crazy weekend in Italian football. The dream team is again filled with defenders who managed to score vital goals, but I want to give credit to Xerxes, who scored 2 quick goals for Bologna's victory. This time Lautaro Martinez was not the star player for Inter, but Dimarco and Çalhanoğlu scored and made an assist. In our private league, Henok is still first with 20 points lead over Kwame, while Setso and Chimabi kept their places in top 5 after scoring 96 and 92 points respectively. Eldar is now at 6th place, while my team is keeping the 16th with 109 points deficit. Even top 10 is far away from me with 30 points difference. In the second part of the table, Salim has climbed even more and he is now at 28th position. Flora had a good round collecting 85 points, but she is still too far away from the top 15. Nika Samasha has lost positions after maybe the first 10 rounds. While Muhamed with his team, Emperor, and Frederick, had made the biggest drop from the first few rounds. You can now see the round's highest score of 113 points. Vincenzo Giardina has the perfect squad for this round. Lukman, Xerxes, Martinez quarter, and Dimarco, combining with the clean sheet of Savic and the captaincy of Lautaro Martinez. In our league the top scorer was Barco Zoko with 101 points. He has great defense as the four of them scored 43 points, while the midfielders added 2 assists and the strikers scored 2 goals. And this is my team for the 15th round. This time my team performed well and I scored 20 points above average, mostly thanks to Xerxes and Zoma. I have made big mistake transferring Lukaku and Nico Gonzalez in my team and I can't wait to sell them, and I hope they never score more than 5 points again. I can say that Pongracic was a mistake too, but he only cost 4.2 million and it is not that big of a deal. That is all that happened last weekend, and the 16th round starts tonight with another Juventus game. This time away to Genoa, while the biggest game in think will be Lazio against Inter in Sunday. Keeping my fingers crossed for big points for all of us this round. And again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel in TikTok and in YouTube. Take care and God bless.